Hi, this is Karin with Highly Sensitive Parents, and today I'm going to be talking to you about two very important things if you want to live a life of balance and flow as a highly sensitive person. I'm going to be talking about grounding, and I'm going to be talking about shielding. Crucial for us. I'm telling you, it saved my life many times. Okay, why grounding? Well, grounding it's just very interesting to notice that a few years back, nobody was talking about grounding. Only the spiritual people were talking about grounding. And in the psychology and therapy settings, we weren't talking about grounding. We were actually staying in our heads a lot, going through the cognitive therapy but we've realized that research has shown that it really helps. And the reason that it helps is because it brings us back to our body. It brings us back into this moment, into the now. Because every time we have a panic attack, or we go into angst, or we go into anxiety, we go into our heads, we go into the emotion, and we start creating stories in the future. Shame and guilt live in the past. Anxiety and fear lives in the future. In the present moment, we only have the now. And we only have the experience that it brings in this moment. So grounding brings us back into this present moment, the only moment that we actually have. Brings us back to our body, brings us back to where we are, into our environment. So we have two types of grounding. We have the more spiritual grounding types, and we also have the more sensory types that is usually used in therapy settings. So I'm going to start with the therapist settings first, and then I'm going to be telling you about the spiritual ones. The first one that I know that's very helpful for with my clients, and that you can use at any given moment without being too obvious about it, is noticing around you 5 things that you can see in the room. Then you go for 4 things you can feel, and if it's possible, touch them. Just bring your awareness to your fingers and to things that you can touch. So you touch 4 things. Then we go for 3 things that you can hear, and you notice that. So in my office, the clock is ticking. I can hear my breath. And I can actually hear someone outside of my office. So that just brings me back. And then we go and we notice 2 things that I can smell. And I can smell my scarf. And I can smell the essential oils that I'm diffusing in my office right now. And that just kind of brings you back, because you breathing, and our breath is so important. And then we go, when we've done this, and you can take all the time you need for this, so you just there's no rush on this. I'm just talking you through it quickly, but you can take your time. And then you go, when you're back in your body, and you're back in where you are, and you're feeling a little bit more present, you go and you go ahead and name one thing that you really like about yourself. So you go ahead and notice one positive thing about yourself. And that just kind of like makes you smile right away. And this is just a very simple and very effective technique for those moments where you're like feeling, okay, I'm getting out of my body, I'm going into a story, what am I doing? Not good. Another technique that is very similar to this one, but it kind of like gives you a more spiritual experience to it, is that you notice one thing around you that is beautiful. And it helps me to connect to something that really makes me happy. But you can also just like look outside the window and just look outside into nature, into a beautiful tree or a flower, or like how the sun is just coming into your garden and it's just lining up everything. And you go into that sensory experience of looking at something beautiful and making it even bigger, noticing everything about it, feeling what that does to your body, feeling what it does to your awareness, and connecting to that feeling and that moment of beauty. Brings you back right away. I usually do this when I have something a little bit scary to do, like a talk or some public speaking, or have a networking event and I'm a little bit nervous if it's going to go well. So I just kind of like bring myself back very quickly with just really feeling that positive, all the beauty around me. I also have in my office, I have a few beautiful things that I can focus on right away. I'll show you I like this. I like this a lot. This is just very beautiful. I bought this in Sedona when I was there 2 years back. It's just so beautiful. And it just really brings me back. And I have that just like right there. And I can look at it at any given moment. So that's like the more spiritual part of that exercise. Then we have also a very simple technique, and it starts just with like putting your feet on the ground, really feeling your feet, and we go into our bodies by truly connecting with it and just feeling it. We're not aware of what we're doing most of the time. So we just like feel our feet, feel them connecting to the ground. And if you're sitting down, what you're probably doing right now is that you go up your body, up your legs, and then you feel your thighs on the chair. You feel your thighs connecting to the chair. And how does that feel? How does the chair feel? And you go up and you feel your bum on the chair and you're like wiggling it a little bit. You're like, oh yeah, here it is. And okay, I'm sitting down and I'm connecting to that chair. And you go up your back and you feel how your body is connecting to the chair there as well. Your back is connecting to the chair. And you go up a little bit more and you feel how maybe your upper back is also connecting to your chair. Just take that moment and connect to that sensory experience of your body on a chair. It brings you right back to your body and out of your head. Very simple, very effective at any given moment. You can do that. At the office, if you're feeling frazzled and you're going crazy with all this, oh my God, what am I going to do today? And I have too much to do, and it's just I'm overwhelmed, and I've just turned on my computer. Oh my God! So just take a moment, take some deep breaths, and the breath is our most powerful grounding tool, actually. Never forget your breath. By taking 2 or 3 conscious breaths, you're connecting to your body right away. And on a spiritual level, but even on a physiological biology level, when we breathe deeply, our body activates a nerve that signals our brains into saying, oh, we're relaxed. Everything is okay. So it really activates our body into believing that there's nothing to worry about. Breathing. Just really connect to your breath. And then connect to your body by connecting to your chair, and be aware of your surroundings. Take a moment to connect to something very beautiful, something you're thankful for. And just feel how you're back. And because your mind is more relaxed, your body's more relaxed, then you can actually think better and realize that it's just not as overwhelming as it seemed at that moment. That story that you were creating in your head, it's really not that big. So, grounding. Then we go into a more spiritual grounding technique. And I also like this one because it will actually bring us into that shielding technique later. And it's really very simple because I was already talking about being in our body, and I was talking about connecting to the ground, connecting to your chair. And this is a very simple one because it's just connecting you with the earth. And Mother Earth is always here to protect us, and it's carrying us, and it's being our mother. And it's always a very loving energy. So if you connect to that, it's just very simple. Just close your eyes. And feel how, first feel Mother Earth. Feel your feet. Breathe in. And breathe out. And again. And breathe out. And I want you to feel your heart. Just even place your hand on your heart. And feel how powerful your heart is. And see it like like it's a crystal or a diamond. See how it shines, how it sparkles. How love connects you to everything around you. And to the ones you love. And then I want you to visualize how there's a cord that is going from your heart, down your belly, through your spine, your legs, and your feet, and it's just pulling you down, connecting you to earth, and see how that cord's just going down deeper, 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 deeper into the core of the earth. And just imagine how it just like anchors itself there. It's just really making you so powerful, so anchored, so grounded. Nothing can move you. You are that powerful. You are that grounded. And if you really want to connect even more with Source, the universe, then I invite you to just pull on another cord and just see how that one goes up your head, through the top of your head, and shoots up into the sky, and goes up into the galaxy, and connects with the sun. And this sun, this light, this healing is feeding you, feeding your energy, feeding your heart, expanding you. Empowering you. Loving you. And you just take a few moments, a few deep breaths, where you can just feel this. Feel this energy. Not only connection, but also grounding yourself. Feeling your power in this moment. And I want you to stay there in that feeling while I go again and continue my talk, because I'm going to invite you in a few moments to continue with this exercise. I'm going to explain first why we're doing this. So, grounding. Very powerful, very helpful. You can do this in the morning. You can do this in the office. You can do this before you go to bed. It's always there to help you because your body is here to help you. Your body is here to guide you. Your body is that what brings you into this present moment. It's always there for you. Shielding. Very, very, very different subject right now, maybe. Now that we're in this energy, but okay, I'm going for it. Shielding. We have been taught by all these groups and all these spiritual teachings sometimes, well, a lot, I hear it a lot, that we need to shield ourselves. We're empaths, we're sensitive, we're vulnerable, we're weak. We have to shield ourselves all the time because otherwise we wouldn't be able to function. And we're taking on all this negative energy, and we're taking on everybody's energy. And I'm here to challenge that in you. Challenge that thought. Challenge that indoctrination. Because we are letting ourselves be diminished. We are letting ourselves be weakened by these thoughts. We have a choice. We have a choice. Why would I diminish my light? Why would I be shielding myself, protecting myself from what? I am powerful. I am light. My light is stronger than any negative energy out there. I know this. I'm going to give you a few examples. A few years back, my husband was really struggling, and he had some Reiki sessions, and I love this practitioner. She's a beautiful person. So she meant well, and I'm telling you, everybody means well. I mean, everybody's thinking that, oh yeah, we do have to protect ourselves. And she told my husband that he had to close himself. He had to close close his chakra because he was just too open, and he was just leaking energy, and he was letting too much in. So she went away and closed that off for him. And I'm telling you, my husband was so miserable for like a year after that, because she actually closed up, and in his mind and in his heart and everything, he had closed an essential part of himself, of who he was as a sensitive person. Our gift is to feel, is to experience all our senses. And it's a gift. Don't close your gift. Don't shield your gifts. You have to make your gifts so powerful that it's just not necessary. It's not necessary. I also I went to a spiritual, I don't even know how you say this in English, like a congress, and I went in, and I went in for a reading with a spiritual teacher, and the first thing he said to me is like, "You're too open. You're just too open. You go. I mean, look at your eyes. You're too open. You're giving yourself too much." And the first thing for you is to close that off. You can't be that open all the time. And there I was. I'm like, oh my God, am I doing anything wrong? And it was very easy for me to, go into my heart, because I've been doing this for a long time, of course, and I've been practicing, and I've been reading, and I've been, training this, that I know that this is a part of me. A part of me is to be this open and to give myself this way. It's like when you're in a bad relationship and somebody hurts you, then our first instinctive reaction is to say, oh God, I'm going to close off, and I'm never going to be, because I can't give, I'm going to be bitter, and I can't love anymore. I can't give my love anymore, and I'm not going to can't let anybody love me because I'm going to get hurt. Well, I don't function that way. I'm like, well, too bad for him. I'm a good person. I love myself. I think I have a lot to give. And if he couldn't receive the way I was loving him, then too bad. There's someone out there who will be able to receive my love. So bitterness or closing myself up just never works for me. I'm a very positive person, and I believe truly that the only way for us to be in our gifts as a highly sensitive person is to completely and totally embrace all our qualities, all our gifts, all our talents, all our sensitivities, and just make them work for us. So, shielding. I don't see it as a shield. A shield will be like blocking things, and I can't do my job if I'm being blocked. I can't be the person I want to be if there's like a shield in front of me. How can I function? How can I be me if there's a shield in front of me? No. My practice, and what I'm going to invite you to do, is to be you in all your wholeness. So powerful that all this negativity kind of gets like neutralized, like your positive is just so strong, and you see all these things coming back and coming at you, but it's just being neutralized. And yes, I do have I have my crystals around me because I love my crystals. I just like them. And because I think that they're helping me, because I like them, they're helping me. I have my necklace, which I love, and it's just my infinite possibilities necklace, because that's what I feel. I feel infinite. I think I'm powerful. I have poses. It says, you are infinitely powerful. I love my poses. I have my selenite, and it's just, I love the stone. I like having it with me, and it's just, I like to connect with it, and I like to connect to nature. So that's why I have my stones. I bring it into my environment because it helps me. But I don't think I need them. I think it helps me. So here we go. Now we're going back. So if it's still there, you're connected, you're grounded. We have connected to the sun. We have connected to Mother Earth. And now I'm going to invite you into closing your eyes again. And just like, going into that feeling again, where you're being carried and supported and protected by the Mother Earth. And your energy is being fed. By the sun and source. And I want you to focus now on your crystal, your diamond, your soul. And your soul knows how powerful you are. And it's been challenging you for a while right now to just like recognize me. Don't diminish me. Don't push me away. Don't shield me. Make me big. Make me strong. Let me shine. Let me be all I can be. Just connect to that. Connect to that. And a few more deep breaths on that, please. And I want you to visualize how your sun, your diamond, in connection to that light just keeps pouring into your sun, into your diamond. And your diamond is now starting to grow. It's expanding itself in your chest. It's expanding into your stomach. Its healing light is just like shooting out into your arms, into your legs, it's reaching your blood, it's expanding your cells, and even your DNA is being affected. It's vibrating. It's feeling the power of your diamond, of your soul, of your full expression. And it's even now just expanding outside of your body. It's surrounding your immediate energy field. We can call it aura, but we can just call it energy field. Because it's there. We know it's there. It's been measured. We don't have to doubt it. We're that sensitive. We know it's there. We sense it all the time. Feel how your energy field is just being cleared by your own light. Feel that. And maybe some colors are joining your light right now to help you. Making you even more powerful, helping you on your path. And just feel how your soul and your body are just working together right now to be more one. Let your light help you. Allow it to come in. And now I want to invite you to extend your light even further. Fill now the room you're in with your light. Really reach out. Spread your arms. Feel how there are no boundaries. Just feel that. Feel how your light expands into that room and clears out everything there as well. You're that powerful. And then go ahead and extend the light to the rest of your house. Feel that. Clear out everything. Your light is just like going like waves of cleansing into your environment, into your house. Every bit of negativity lying around is just being knocked down, neutralized, and filled with light and love right now. You can do that. You can do that as well. And if you're really feeling it, I invite you to extend that into the world. Start with the city you're living in. Reach out to your country. Reach out to Earth. Because you can, You don't have to diminish your light. You can just really make your light an explosion of positivity, healing, and love, so that they can't reach you. Just be aware that it's there and put on your light. Feel how you're like, there are no boundaries. There are no boundaries. No shield is necessary. When you know who you are, and you can shine your light on yourself and on others. And I want you to open up your eyes now. And I hope you enjoyed it. Because I really liked it. And I hope I inspired you into being you. The most powerful being on earth. Nothing can get to you. We're all that powerful and that strong. We are not weak. We're not. Never diminish your light. Don't shield your talents and your gifts. Who are you serving? No one. The best way to serve yourself is to be you. And all your awesomeness, with all your sensitivities. With all your love. This actually became the masterclass. I see I've been on talking for 40 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. I invite you to practice everything I talked about today. Not only in grounding yourself, but also in shining your light. Let me know what you thought about this masterclass. Share your thoughts. Share your experiences with these exercises, these techniques. Practice it on your daily life. Practice it with your children. Practice it at work, with people around you. Just really being in your own power. And let me know how that works out for you, because I know this stuff works. I've been doing this for a long time, and I want to inspire you right now into trying it out for yourself. So, full of love, full of light, I'm signing off and getting to a full day at my office, and wishing you a lot of love. Bye.